Jamaican window.
Our little master chef over here. Just doing some bacon and eggs this morning.
Yes. Cooking us up a little feed before we get into it. Perfect. Well, Happy New Year, everyone. 2022. We're just going to cook up a little feed and then we're going to sit down. We're just going to run through our favourite moments from 2021 from Pretty Average episodes. I'll let you know like sort of what we thought about the year and that and what we're keen to get going on this year. But first we're going to cook up a bit of the feed and get back to you.
Cool.
Welcome back to another episode of Pretty Average. Welcome to 2022, our first episode of 2022. I want to go through our favourite moments from doing Pretty Average in 2021. I think this is up to episode like 36 or something now, so we've done a fair few episodes. This is moving into like our next year, I guess. Excited to see what we're going to be doing this year, but we're going to take a bit of a look back at what we have done.
Alright. Getting alright in there for 2022. For 2021, one of my top 5 moments would definitely be obviously our first episode out at Black Spot, just having all the boys out there. We tried to get a photo, I think it was we tried to capture the photo behind the scenes.
Which
and
one?
Our first episode.
What? Did we?
Yeah.
I can't remember what happened on that first episode.
Yeah, it's pretty sure it was behind the scenes on how to take a photo, and then we just did like some writing in after. But it was a sick episode, obviously, first one. Stoked to see it all come together.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's one of my top 5 moments as well. It was not particularly what went down in the episode, I can't remember exactly, but mainly just like just the fact that we did our first episode. I was kind of excited to see what we came back with. We really had no idea what we were doing. We just knew we wanted to start the episode, so it was exciting to see sort of what the first episode was going to be or how this whole thing was going to really work and just get it kicking off. So one of my next ones, top memories, was definitely my birthday. So for my birthday, if you saw the episode, we actually went out to Mitchie's property, Black Spot. We all did beer laps in the morning, drunk some beers, tried to hit some rails, and you had to like kind of do a whole lap sculling a beer. And we all went out to the back, set up on the stage, played some music, and then had some DJs play there at night. So that was definitely one of my favourite memories from the episodes for sure.
Yeah, I definitely had fun at that one. Just riding with the boys, and it was your birthday, so we had a massive send after. The whole day was sick, everyone was jamming, playing music in the afternoon, set up on the stage, and everyone was vibing. It was such a good day. Second memory for me, definitely was the boat day. We went out to Somerset, Malibu, and Charlie hooked it up with Malibu, giving us a brand new boat to go out for the day. Wake surfed, rode behind the boat. I haven't done that in so long, so it was just always fun to go have a step behind the boat. KO and everyone come out, had a bunch of beers in the afternoon, went tubing. It was just a sick day. Yeah,
it was a really good day actually, yeah. I don't really go on a boat very often. It's probably like a once in a year thing that I ever go out on a boat, so it was nice. We got a perfect day for it, so it was really good to just go out, chill on the boat, do some boat riding, which I'm terrible at, but I gave it a crack. And then obviously get into a few beers like always and some tube riding to end the day. Luckily at the end of the day we actually almost died.
Yeah.
We Charlie was whipping us around in the tube and then whipped us out sideways. We came beside the boat and she's gone fly back the other way. The rope went completely slack and she pinned it back straight past us and we were just about to get flung and the rope snapped. So we were both very glad the rope snapped because I think we were in for a bit of a nasty treat on that one.
Yeah.
Now, one of my next favourite sort of moments, not really one particular moment, but more just like one thing that has been good with my surgery, not good, but being my surgery, because I've been off the water for a while, being able to play a lot more music and incorporate that into the episodes has been really good. So I've always wanted to use my music for more things, but I haven't really worked out how, and having a bit more time to spend to do that. So like when we were in Perth, we got to play music in front of everyone there and then use those clips to actually use for the wakeboarding clips, or like start making some soundtracks for the episodes, like the riff and ride or stuff like that, which is really fun to be able to get both aspects sort of happening.
Yeah, the riff and ride turned out so sick. It's definitely one of my favourite episodes too. It was just sick and jamming, and yeah, a bunch of banging clips. So.
That one was actually funny, the riff and ride. I set up the camera in front of the shed. The main road's right in front, so everyone could sort of see as they drive past. I'm by myself. I set up multiple cameras and I'm just there. And I tried to make up something like structured and I couldn't, so I ended up just making up stuff on the spot and recording until something came out and happened to work. So I was pumped on that.
Next moment. I would say the no talking episode for sure. All the boys killed it that day. It just all come together. We put something together. We went out the night before in the Arvo, put a few hacks on, and then everyone just rocked up, and it just seemed to everything fall into place. The weather was perfect, and then everyone was just killing it and vibing. Unfortunately, I'm riding then, but
not riding is actually kind of a good thing in a way for that episode, because sometimes it's like it's a bit hard when we're both trying to ride, all trying to film and trying to do everything. We've got to pass the cameras around, we're moving around. It can be a little bit difficult, especially me being mainly like being with boys, being a filmer. Just filming that episode gave me the opportunity to fly the drone, fly the camera, get in the boat, get all those different angles, and be able to actually make like a sick little edit instead of passing the camera around to people who maybe don't normally use the camera and getting some sort of average shots. And so it was still, I was pumped on that episode and how it came out as well. Alright, so one of my favorite moments from riding actually last year was when did the front flip hand plant on the pole. So we set up the pole first. I just built like a little leg for it, set up the pole, put a little thing on, front flip hand plant. I wanted to go front flip hand plant the blind, and the pole kept falling over because I didn't really build the leg strong enough. We couldn't find the drill to actually drill more legs in, so we were kind of struggling and working out what to do. So Windsor came over and sat there and just held it like this, and we did a couple like that. And then my favourite part actually was when I just did a lap. I've come around and he's standing holding it up like this, and as a joke. And then I was like, "No, do it!" I come around, Cam got a photo of him holding it out in the hand plant. Definitely one of my favourite photos. I think it's actually my wallpaper on my phone.
Yeah, no, that was a sick day. One of my memories or favourite moments as well. It's just like this year, I guess, learning a lot more about taking photos from Jacob, and just got a bunch of shots out at Black Spot that day. Of all the boys, and definitely stoked to do more of that.
Yeah, it's been good actually working together, like shooting 36 episodes now. We've both learned to film a lot better, to take photos a lot better, to edit better, to ride better, to talk better.
Talk in front of the camera.
If you've seen our episodes from the start, you probably noticed at the start we're a lot more awkward in front of the camera, and definitely it's been a big learning curve for us. But I think that's good. Putting out an episode every Monday has given us the opportunity to not fixate on one thing and just sort of keep moving, and just next week get better and better and learn a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure. I was definitely so awkward in front of the camera in the first couple of episodes, and definitely doing it every Monday, you get more and more comfortable for sure.
Yeah. Alright, so on to my last favourite moment for 2021 from Pretty Average, and I'm pretty sure Windsor is going to say the same, is our event, Just Another Average Day. We're so sick, we're a bit nervous. Like we originally, when we were in Just Another Average Day, we went to Mick with the plan of just trying to get the back lake for 2 hours. We're going to chuck up our own money. We're going to run this little kicker comp just for an episode. Anyone who wanted to come down, and just over the span of 4 weeks, it grew from that to using the main lake, food and alcohol stores. We had multiple bands. We had a DJ come in. We had all the brands coming on demos. We had free coaching available. All this, and just turned into this big thing. And now we actually have another one coming up. It kind of blew up, and we've been hit up by other parks to start running more, and I think this might be something we're going to continue on with and keep going.
I was super excited for the Gold Coast one as well. Live one went amazing. They made the best sales they've ever done that day on alcohol and food, so it was such a sick turnout. Everyone had an awesome time, I think, anyway. But it was sick. It was awesome to do the coaching. I was riding around all day with a bunch of Groms, just seeing them stoked for learning on new tricks. Joey was out there. We had Lockie Ford, Makeo, all the boys just riding Cam. They were just riding laps and laps and laps with all the Groms, and they were super stoked. So it was just awesome to see all the little shredders learning new stuff.
100%. Yeah, such a sick. Now, and if you are around at all or can get up here March 5th, Gold Coast Wake Park, just another average day number 2. It's going to be happening. We've already got 4 bands locked in. We've got all the brands coming down to run demos. We'll be there running free coaching. We'll have heaps of merch available for you guys at that event. So make sure if you're chasing some merch, we will have some at that one. And yeah, just make sure you're there. It's going to be sick.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to sending off the kickers there, and just seeing how many people we can get there, get the crowd behind it, and see what.
Yeah. Get everyone sending it. We should have a bunch of prize money again, so
yeah,
should be worth throwing yourself out and about for. Alright, so I think that wraps up our moments from 2021. But just thought we'd end it with sort of something we're looking forward to in 2022. I know for me, the biggest thing looking forward to this year with the episodes is just getting back to riding, because I haven't been on a board in about 3.5, 4 months now, I think it is. And even before that, for the last 4 years, riding's been a bit of a struggle. So coming out post hip surgery, double hip surgery, I'm just pumped to be able to sort of get my leg, use of my leg back, and hopefully get back to riding properly and learn some new tricks and actually have some fun on a board again.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to going travelling again. 2022 borders are open. Riding with you again, obviously, travelling, just riding a bunch of new parks, like, that's going to be so exciting. As much as I love being at home and riding my local park, it's definitely going to be nice and fresh just to go hit some new rails and just different pools all around the world, and just, meet a bunch of new people and 100%. Just have fun.
Hopefully, Pretty Average will be coming overseas to see all you guys I haven't seen in ages. It's definitely been a while, so pretty keen to get back over there for sure.
Yeah, can't wait.
Sick. Alright. Happy New Year. So for this week's winner, like every week, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That's all you got to do to win something each week. As you would have seen over Christmas, we actually gave away a wakeboard. So we do have some big giveaways coming up in the future as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. But for this week's giveaway, what do we got?
We've got an LSKD shirt, and the winner is
Ben Ryan. Make sure you hit us up. We can get your shirt to you. Yoo!